And the YouTube stream be starting quick. Let's get to it.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Engaging!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Bring them down! Searing gas! Rending you apart! Fire support! Rending negative gate!
Propylene!
Light burst force!
Radiant genesis! Searing flame!
Now!
No!
Don't get complacent.
Alright.
Hi, Hoodle!
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
No more! It's almost too strong! Split it open! Be my guest! On board!
Maybe this way. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Alright.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Okay, so I think it's level 3. Okay, cool. And then I just get healed up. Before that, though, I'll just double check if this is the team I want. 2 healers. Renwell. Just don't know how this boss is gonna play out. I'm gonna let this rock, but I need to save. Hit this up here. And it's time to fight a lord.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
Nope, she's just a glutton for battle.
Tired of waiting around. Oh my! And I see you came along as well, damn witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
Damn!
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we humans live. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in the years. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work.
Damn!
Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dovaline.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You already relinquished the title.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed.
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of. Nesmold!
What? Nesmold? What'd you say? Oh shit. Yo, is it a dragon and her?
Enjoy your meal!
Oh, she's just gonna be on top of him? He'll probably get downed and then...
Such sad eyes, Jack.
What the hell? I have no idea
Let
what's...
me reunite you.
Let me get over here and see what's going on. Okay, there's a tail.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're
Just
wrong!
go down.
Nothing like you!
You're mine! No escape!
Remain around!
He's got a couple spots.
What?
Damn.
I'm being served! Gemini
Take this! I'm not done! My turn! You're mine! Strike!
Freeze laser!
Rising up!
Infernal Torrent.
Back into the fray! By the power of the water! More where that came from!
I can carve through armor!
Not in your dreams!
Stop.
You picked the wrong fight! I owe you one. I'm ready. I'll face you. You're mine! I'm in your
Stop.
I never miss!
Hold on, he's in the air. Why didn't that stop it? That's annoying.
Time to let it rip. Execution. Try harder. It's too much. Take this. Rising Falcon. I'll face you.
Just knock it out now before I get killed or something stupid.
Now.
Scarlet Inferno.
Let Inferno. Benediction light.
Thunderfield! Healing
Take
circle!
this. This one's all mine. Burn.
Fury!
Thank you. Moving with hatred.
Water! Hear my call!
What's
What's
she
he
doing
doing?
now? She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Take it.
Lightning!
Stardust.
Downpour!
Hurricane Thrust. Rising Falcon. Try this. Infernal Torrent. Crush. Air pressure. You're mine. I'm not done.
I already forgot to switch this up.
You're mine. Stardust. Hurricane Thrust. Try harder. My turn.
Freeze laser!
Now you see what I can do.
Healing! Flame of fury!
take a nap.
Water, hear my call. Here's the evil.
Megasonic thrust! Here I come! Stardust! Strike! Soaring light spear! Searing gale! You're mine! Now you see what I can do! You're mine! You're mine! Okay!
Where are you going?
Can't get out of this!
Okay, well, stop it. Ooh, Radiant Genesis. It said 0 damage somewhere. Hold on now. Oh,
They're attacking separately! I can't land a hit on her!
oh, she's all the way up there, so we're not gonna try that.
And take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral art.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away!
Ooh, Ooh, what's going on? Focus on him. Get back. I don't know what's going on.
Behold my true power.
That looks bad.
Wits about you people. Denied.
Didn't work.
Armor won't save you!
Sleep now. More for the stockpile.
I thought we were gonna stop. What happened?
Throw your way!
Okay,
Take it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw one of these on because this looks like death.
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! Burning Hear my call! I was overconfident.
All right, back to it.
Try harder! Burn in hell! Void flash! Rising! Try harder! My turn!
Where's the healing? I gotta look into these a bit more. Pineapple, I guess. That's CP.
There!
Nothing gets by me.
More for the stockpile.
Armor won't save you!
Searing gale! I owe you one. Try harder! Not again! I'm not done! It's over! Severing blade!
Damn! Keep thinking.
Here I come! No! Forgive me.
Oh shit.
Armor won't save you! The woods, it seems.
Oh, who did she revive?
Imbued in
Try harder! Not again! I'm not...
Getting to that.
rage.
By the power of water!
Thanks.
Guess what the doctor ordered? This help?
Win! Void flash! I'm not done!
Shattering Attack time! In here! What?
I can't even reach her. You just gotta take it.
Ignite!
Focus on the healing.
Changing tack? Roger that.
You're mine!
Behold, my
Demon Fang.
Round she isn't.
Sonic thrust!
Not in country.
Leave the charges to me.
I'll never forgive you.
Oh, it's literally Rinwell.
I'll take you down.
It's hard to tell what direction it's set to do.
Hear my call.
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now.
Force blast! Soaring light to the
Take this! Armor won't save you!
Breaking storm.
Hurricane thrust!
Magic is out.
Back on focus to healing.
This one's mine.
Everlasting. Negative gate. Resonate with the earth. Spotlight. Take this. Bringing you apart. Now you see what I can do.
You picked the
Yo, kill him now.
Can't get out of
The winds of judgment blow your way.
Damn it.
All before impending calamity.
I'll end you.
Sick.
Draw energy.
Say no more.
That giant went away.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you. Even now, I hate you. And here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run.
But she don't give a
Accept
shit.
that. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity. A death. Nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
What's going on? Oh, the other guy?
It's that swordsman again.
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Oh, he taking her out.
Silence now. Wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Disposed.
Volron,
Why does she even have a health bar?
The Lord of Ganneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
and like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there!
Wrong sword.
Think you can cut me down? What?
They're gonna end up being brothers or something stupid.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something!
Ooh, and mate.
Leon!
And I figured so. He can't wield the burning sword no more. Oh yeah, the story is interesting now.
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
Damn! Hell of an exit. Retired Avenger. Test subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Is Alphen a damn. I don't have to do that. I can just do sorry, let me get my bearings here. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well. Just gonna do the full video just in case. Keep it moving. There's a couple of stars. All over the place, actually. Why does anything matter over another? Sovereign. You don't understand how much time and effort we invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury. Huh. The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we've managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony, after all. But seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. Do I have to? Damn, I gotta talk to everybody first. I guess get an idea of what's going on. If this is this the test subject, ma'am? Wow, looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject. What else could there be? Have I not talked to everybody that I need to? I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. Well,
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
was that not Shion? It's time. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change into our outfits, then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. So sorry you got dragged into all this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this thing over with. Right.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Ooh, anime!
Alphen.
Leori.
Leori. Brud.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that?
He's at a different location.
That... How long ago was that? that's right. Shion. Right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
Can't touch that. Oh, it wouldn't matter. She's not there. No more flaming edges. Which hopefully means I
need to
get...
find them. Better start looking.
Which hopefully means I get new moves. Your party disbanded. I can't even run. Pain is that bad? Yep, just him.
Niori. Shion. I... Damn it.
Take this! You're finished! Hurricane thrust!
I thought I changed this to... Oh no.
Demon Fang! Here I come! Wind! Tear! Demon Fang! You're mine! Strike! Soda! Rising Falcon! Demon Fang! You're mine! Demon Fang! Strike! Wind! Hurricane Thrust! Swallow Blade!
I'm trying to do
Demon Fang!
flaming edges and I can't do them.
Take this! Severing Wind! Void Blast! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! You're mine! You're mine! No escape! Severing Wind! Hurricane Thrust! Stardust!
Damn.
You're mine! Strike! Pierce! You're finished! Swallow Blade! Severing Wind! You're mine! I'm not... Strike! Stardust! You're mine! Mirage! You're mine! Eternal Devastation! Severing Wind! Tear!
Man.
Here I come! Strike! Soaring Light Spear! Void Blast! Mirage! Wind! Swallow Blade! Wind!
Oh, he doesn't have a mystic art now.
Here I come! Demon Fist one's all mine! Strike! Severing Wind! Here I come! Stardust! Easter! Stardust! Rising Falcon! Take this! Blue Escape! Severing Wind! Stardust! Soaring Light Spear! Swallow Blade! Pierce! Here I come! Demon Fang! Here I come! I'm not done! Lunar Rondo! Rising... Demon Fang!
Why is it taking all day?
Here I come! Megasonic Thrust! Take this! Pierce! Wind! Here I come! Wind! Stardust! Here I come! Demon Fang! You're mine! No escape! Stardust! Lunar Rondo! It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
Oh, it still knocks him
You're
down.
mine!
Jeez. Playing it on moderate. Actually, looks like I got an important phone call I gotta answer. So let me see what's going on with that in real life.
Finwell,
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Harros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danins, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danin defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation, simply...
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tale of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Sarah.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Man.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Your party disbanded.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Turns out I'm so old I even have scriptures written about me. Fast travel point added. This stone. Talk to the other party members. Jeez. Still by ourselves. What is it gonna be like, the boat?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden. A figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales.
Wrapped.
And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Okay. That's one down. Runewell.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
They got the old rest music playing. I can actually run. I didn't think about it until just now. That's good news. Sebring. What was that? Kisara.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after
Jeez.
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you.
There's a gnat in here. It flew up my damn nose.
If you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Now we gotta catch up with my homeboy, Law. Force Law. What is this? I'm gonna go ahead and go in here if I can. Yeah. Nothing. Okay. Which is probably why I could go in there. Usually I've done a pretty good job of blocking off areas I shouldn't have access to. We're gonna have a fight. We're gonna fight.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Now what?
Back to the inn, I guess.
I guess I can't go forward into this next area.
What will I even accomplish going alone?
No kidding. That one measly battle was damn near like a boss battle. It was pretty rough. No damage.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
It's a funny joke.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Members who have left return to the party. Oh, they fist bumping. Bumbling fighter extraordinaire. They're not fist bumping. I'm less excited about what that was. Infernal punch. Law thrust out with a fiery fist. Or fiery. Damn, Dolan has 500 artifacts.
Look sharp, people.
Defeat
If we
the
don't act
invading
fast, they're
Zoom.
going to get into the village.
Right.
Okay, so Dohalim needs to be in a party 100% because he's the healer now. Replace Law.
We need to hurry.
Actually, we'll replace Homegirl. Rinwell. We good on health? Yeah. They just got a gap on the foot. Lazy. They couldn't at least close them and have them be together.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come.
Doom. That's a little much.
We can't let even a single one through.
There's a first no Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
are those arms even natural?
Ready to go. They eat my ass strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
You hear it now. I'm not done. Severing blade. Radiant light. Regeneration. Regenerate. Their arms were interrupted.
Far enough. Thanks, Shana.
You're mine. I'm not done. Win. Do it. Luna Rumble.
Look sharp.
Are we still doing that?
Lightning Tiger Blade. Now. Here I come. Damn it. Too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up. Luna Rumble. I can carve through one.
You picked the wrong fight.
Hurricane Punch!
Take this.
Arc Field!
Inspiration. Megasonic Thrust. Turbine Alpha. Demon Fang. I'll crush you. Lightning Reflexes. Tenebrous Claw.
Shield and break.
I'm not done. Now Lightning Strike. Rotating it inside. Take this. Slash. Severing Wind. I'll finish you here and now.
Going in.
You're mine.
Lightning Strike!
Here.
Atomic thrust!
Radiant light!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Yeah. Yeah.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
I can't wait till we
Yeah.
start talking about the burning sword. He can't pick that up no more.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home.
This Salam,
The
okay.
people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
They playing that music too?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then.
Woo, excuse me.
Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bones with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion. Then we defeat Voron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
Hoodle looks sad.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.
Mahava. Thistle.
Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
We didn't.
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Gisara.
Oh man, we got quests. Okay, let's see what's going on. I should have waited.
Okay.
But anyway, you people know how to fight Zeugles, yeah? Because I've got a big favor. You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zeugles that were trying to get into this village. You did. These Zeugles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Huh. These ape Zeugles, they've got huge arms which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shock waves. They do that to stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface and right for the taking.
Damn it.
Somehow they've learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten damn good at it because it's making the rest of us hungry. Quite the pickle.
What?
Is that so?
Okay. You guys are the only ones that have what it takes to drive these crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you?
Okay.
We'll sort out these fishy fishing Zeugles.
Great job.
Great job. Appreciate the help. Thank you. No priority. Actually, we're in a new area.
I'll teach you small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
Oh, we got
Guess
some.
we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Huh? Can I actually jump down or no? Well, I could just leave out.
You sense one? your pals, Hoodle?
Star hair clip. Okay. He said to go back to the inn.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
He said that a while ago. I guess she said it about Hoodle. But it's no big deal for me to do it on strum. Naori Amera. Actually, is that a Renin and Shion's ancestor? She assumed the role of maiden in the spirit channeling ceremony. Okay. It's not fancy, but if you want to catch a nap, here's the place to be. Oh, I thought the map was telling me to go here. Solid edge. Wow, 70? That's crazy. Lustrous astral crystal. Wow, that crystal is really it. Infused statue fragment. These upgrades are the real deal, though. How do we come upon the fact that she's Shion's ancestor? I don't remember them kind of reaching that conclusion in the cutscenes. It was more like a, what does that mean? They have the same name, are they sisters? But it says ancestor in the glossary, which is obviously accurate. Whatever game.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Feels like I'm melting.
Galaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
It's fighting time. I can't even do Mystic Arts. Man, I'm handicapped.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Doesn't hurt.
If they run you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Eat dirt! I'll face you. Here I go! Spear! Force blast!
I'm not done!
Thanks, my black and
I'll
blade!
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Far enough!
You're mine! Try harder!
Not a chance!
Divine Wind! Lunar Rush!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Slayers of Malisa!
Watch this! Severing Wind!
Hurricane Strike!
Here I come!
Lightning Strike!
Soaring Light Spear! Doubling! In an instant!
Impact Cross.
We can really make weapons with this?
Already lost. My way, where are we? Shinefall Woods. Thought this was a dead end. Oh, that looks different on the map here. Oh, fishy. Like I said, we'll do a fishy in each spot.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Huh. There we go.
Man, get up in here.
Anybody could reel in that.
Nice, you caught it.
That's pretty short. Maybe we'll go for one more and be out. Keep pressing X to fish, but that's not how it works.
I've got something.
They don't really do a good job explaining how this is supposed to work and what do you do it for.
Well, it's not bad per se.
Nice work.
I'll just be waiting for like something huge. Is that what I need to buy bait for? I feel like I'm supposed to be watching for the little fish to pop out.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
Damn. Reel in, soft shake, hard shake.
Nothing's biting.
Interesting.
I've got something.
It feels like I got the bigger fish of the two.
She's got a good size to her, all told.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
Meh. No concern to me.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
It's on!
Here I come! I'm on it!
In a bind?
You're finished! It's done!
Begin!
Sword Wind Alpha!
Crush! Simeon test. I shall feel you where you stand. Rotating fire.
Yo, they all up in the air.
Lightning strike!
Sword Wind Alpha!
I'm just getting
Severing
started.
Wind!
Hurricane
Take
Fuel!
it!
Come on,
Roll
roll
down!
now!
Lunar
Ready to
Rocket!
eagle fly!
You're finished!
Lightning strike!
Eat dirt!
Air
You're
pressure!
mine! I'm ready! Get
sharp!
Lightning sight.
Not a chance! Lunarongo! I'm not done! Here I come!
Did you see this coming?
Sword Rain
Make it
Alpha!
break!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menencia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menencia Pro. Right.
Okay. Any point in going backwards? Still moderate. Thermal rock. Cool. Back through here. I do a fight.
Let's see what you've got.
I'll smash you! It's true devastation! Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Swallow Blade! Death Blossom! Hurricane Gate! You're finished! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind it! Denied!
I'll leave it to you! You're mine! Win! Elusive Deity! Lunarongo! Eagle Ray! You're mine!
Make it rain!
Strike!
All yours, Kisara.
My turn! Take this! I'm not done! This one's all mine!
Now!
You're mine!
That is
Win! Lunarongo!
Shattering
Void Slash!
pieces!
Soaring Light Spear! Strike! Eat dirt!
Hey, there's no sounds.
Sword Rain Alpha! Don't in an instant! Impact block!
Resonate
Now!
with the earth!
Lunarongo! Void Slash!
Rending you apart!
It's over!
Bloody howling!
Take this!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Here I come!
Hurricane strike! Lightning strike!
Blue escape! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I'm pretty lucky.
Okay, now the enemies will be a little bit harder. Dohalim is not healing me right.
No backing down!
Hurricane strike!
Lunarongo! You're mine!
I'm gone! Nothing gets by. I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Hurricane! Not on my watch!
Take this!
Lightning strike! Hurricane strike!
Sword Rain Alpha! Win! Blue escape!
Hurricane strike!
You're
A charge
mine!
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Wow.
Everlasting scar.
This one's
Make it
mine.
escape. I'll tear you apart. These fists have got your name on them.
Win!
Eat this. I'll tear you apart. Rending you apart.
Take this!
Hurricane strike! Hurricane! Lightning strike!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here I come!
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Looks like we got them all.
F it.
No choice! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Yeah, I thought I pressed that button for her to come out early.
I'm gone!
Never win!
Here goes!
Void Slash! Stardust!
You're finished!
Benediction light.
I'm nearly done for.
Take this!
Benediction light.
Armor won't save you! I'll take you all on! Ha! Slayer Demolisher!
Do-do-do-do.
Shine! Right there you are! Watch regenerate! Lost my focus! Onward!
Sword Lane Alpha! Here!
Green faith and blood.
Eternal Devastation!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning type.
Lightning Tiger Blade! Shine! Radiant
Now,
light!
here I come!
Force of regeneration!
No
I'm on a
escape!
roll now!
Here!
Regenerate!
Severing Blade!
I'm ready!
Take this!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
That one is so badass.
There's always room for improvement.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
You can't get up there?
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
Okay, so maybe I can get up there from on the right. I'm upset. Eye patch. Right bandage.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Oh wow, there's nothing down this way? That's probably a giant Zoogle. Boomies though. There's some boomies with fire attributes.
No choice.
Shine! Radiant light!
Take this!
Force of
Oh, I don't know what they have.
regeneration! Regenerate! Another incantation ruined! Now in this! Talon Hurricane! You see this coming?
Careful, everyone.
Sadistic ascent.
I'm on a roll now! Forgive me.
Here I come.
It's my fault.
I'm not done. Here. Sword Lane Alpha. Crush. You picked the wrong fight.
Benediction light.
Take this. I'm not done.
Don't suffer in silence.
Megasonic thrust. Sword Lane Alpha. Crush.
I'm ready!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
My turn. Here I come. Crush. Lunar Rumble.
Denied!
Here I come. Take this.
Too shy to come over? Here, let me home. Now I'm real mad.
Lunar escape. I could do without the pain.
I could do without the pain.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell! Glimmer from now I'm in the Their arcs were interrupted. Don't
Going in.
I'm on it. You picked the wrong fight.
Tiger
Here I
Blade.
come.
Inferno Punch.
Crush.
Elusive deity.
Megasonic Thrust.
Blade.
Sword Alpha.
Now you see what I can do. Take this.
Do it.
Going in.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Not a chance.
That's like one of my favorite ones, but it's been very popular since Shion left the party.
Resonate with the earth.
On your knees. Severing Wind.
Hurricane.
Take this.
Inferno Punch.
Crush. This one's all
Make
mine.
it rain. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Now.
Handle it.
Take this. Eat dirt.
Eat this.
You're mine.
Going in.
No escape.
Going in.
Here I come. I'm not done. Come on. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Healing arts take their toll on the user, you know.
Ah, right. Want to rest?
What strategy do I have on right now? No items. There's a couple of things. I'll choose one for now. Well, actually, we'll do a quick healing wind, or what does he have? Neither. Regenerate. Oh, it's higher than 20 than heal? That's crazy. You could do regenerate mid-battle. Yeah, there's got to be a giant Zoogle this way. Or will be at some point, because the space is too open. With, like, no point in going this way. I would think, anyway.
Breakthrough. Here I come.
Denied.
Of regeneration. I'm on it. Regenerate.
There you are. I owe you one for that. Going in.
Here I come.
Shattering the meteor. Attack time. Round
No
and pound.
escape. Megasonic Thrust.
Eat this.
Lunar
Powered
Rondo.
hurricane.
Point Flash.
Eagle Flash.
Now I'm in the groove.
I'll tear you apart.
I'm not done. Starter.
Powered hurricane.
Do it. Totally. In an instant.
Impact Cross.
Benediction
Not a
light.
chance.
Guardian Field.
Take this.
I really want it.
Severing Wind. Starter.
I'm on it.
Lunar Rondo.
Shine. Radiant light. Force of
I'm not
regeneration.
done. You picked the wrong fight.
Regen. It's time.
I owe you one. Do it. Starter. Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw.
Benediction
Not a
light.
chance. Lunar Rondo.
Going in.
No escape.
Eagle
I'm not
Flash.
done. Eternal devastation. Sword Rain Alpha. Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
I can feel my power growing.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Pig, chicken, horse. So start off a cow. New animals can now be raised. Sheep. Damn. Oh, I got a couple of things. That's crazy. Astral Crystal. I can't, hold on. I can't pick up an Astral Crystal. Wasn't that what I needed? To create an item? I'm confused. Forged weapon, and it was lustrous. Wow. Well, that's booty cheek. Alright, we'll get this sleep in.
Better get everything ready for tomorrow.
Oh, that's it? I think I want some experience. Take that now while I can. Experience large. Fruit. Reduces effect by 20%, but boosts the duration. I don't know. We'll do it.
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Rinwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah.
You now
Night,
closer
everyone.
to Rinwell. Actually, is there a gauge showing this information? You know, for who...
Another day, another Gald.
For, you know, whose good graces I'm in. Status. Yo, look at that HG, man. Law has the most. Hands down. For good reason, I'd say, too. I almost just want to play as him. But I'll save that for, like, the next time. I gotta reinvest in his, control scheme. He's got some Talon Hurricane. I gotta learn all that, see what it does. This is like a boss area right here. Did I not go? Which way did I come from? I would assume I didn't go this way, because there's no resource items along the way, and that might not mean anything. Could just mean there wasn't any.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Pow!
Actually, I could probably do pretty well with him still.
Eagle Fly! Eat this! These fists have got your name on them! Coming right! I'll tear you apart!
Shine! Now I'm in the groove! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes!
Tennis claw.
First strike! Talon storm! Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Eagle watch this! I'm not done! Whirlwind through!
Whirlwind snap.
Looks like we won.
Couple of resource items. Climb the slider. Oh, shmoney. We got some shmoney. It's always nice. Aw, man.
Coming through. I'm on it.
Going in.
I'm on it. Come and get it. Look sharp. Demon Peg. I'm on a roll now. You're mine.
Hurricane strike! Lightning strike! Hurricane
I can
strike!
carve through all of it. Shine. Eagle now I'm in the groove. Lightning strike! That's enough.
Time to shine!
I'll crush you.
Law is literally an overlimit the whole game.
This one's mine. I'm on it. Now no time to break this. In an instant. Impact block. Faster. Look sharp. Lightning thrust. Rising falcon. Super I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. Onward and upward.
Yeah, we've been through here. Cool. I guess it doesn't really matter which way I go. Man, it does not feel like I was this way already. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I went that way. That's wild. What the f?
There it is. That's our target.
I'm gonna let the computer play this while I get something from the door.
Tornado drive. Go ahead. Elusive deity. Tiger blade. Stardust. Right down on the ground. Dragon shield. Swallow blade. I'm on it. Slash. Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah. Another incantation ruined. You're mine. I'm just getting started. Raining slash. Crush. Watch it. You picked the wrong fight. Down on the ground.
Far enough!
I can still make that happen.
Make it rain!
Kisara. All yours, Kisara. Benediction light. Whirlwind armor won't. I'm just getting started. Take this.
Flaming meteor!
Sonic. Thrust. I'm on it.
Ground and pound!
You're not done. Shine. Radiant light. Pulse of regeneration. Regenerate. Allow me to help you. Try harder. Take this. I owe you one. Swallow blade. Severing wing. Stardust.
Make it rain!
You're my ball. Look sharp.
Lightning tiger blade.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Red lavender. I can just keep falling off. Not necessarily what I want. snap.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Whole bunch of cutscenes.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
Yeah.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
All right.
Make sure to get some good rest.
Sleepy, sleepy. I didn't expect another cutscene. Surprisingly.
Alone. I'm all alone.
She's lonely.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Shinefall Woods.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind
Hudo looks
I guess.
engaged. Like,
Astral energy?
you don't say. I didn't
Hold
know.
on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that.
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Thunderblade.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on
They
like
nerfed
this.
it in this game.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
What's going on?
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Ciclodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our past. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
It's two love stories happening in this game. And I'm all for it, because I feel like it's just not normal. Where are we at? 2, 4, 11. It's a whole dungeon. Which I'm probably not gonna do. Oh, it looks huge. I like the music going on.
That's
right now.
what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their...
Orium Falls.
escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and
Oh,
go.
piss.
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah.
Unwanted.
That long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Am I curious about who I'm going to face in here? What kind of enemies? What's going on? Let's take a look real quick. Blue. So they do water thingies. Are there any arts that I don't have? More or less at max. I mean, it would just be the flaming burst, flaming edges. Okay, and then I guess I'll look at activity records. I don't have a lot. Actually, no. I want to look at the map. That's what I view the map. No. Oh, I can't teleport. That's actually pretty annoying. But I can fast travel. Can't even fast travel to the owls. Just to the area I'm at. So I can only fast travel to Ganath Haros. Okay, so whatever, yeah. I'll still call it quits. Alright, cool. Well, we'll do this next time. Could be later today. Let me stop lying. It'll be tomorrow. Oh. Want to do the fight. Actually, how big is this place?
It's a duel of the eye.
Look sharp!
Yep, it is always that.
That training's paying off. You picked the wrong fight. I'm on a roll now. You're right. Start up. Look sharp.
It's literally just that.
Lightning Tiger Blade. On now. Here I come. No escape. Look sharp.
Actually, that makes sense because he can't use the fire aspect of the blade, which
Guess we don't know our own strength.
everyone
You can
else
say that
uses. Except for Impact Cross.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shiana, sorry, but could you...
Really?
Oh. Right.
Lower level.
What do you say we fight that shiny man?
Let's do it.
Brace yourself. This one's tough. You're mine. I can do without this pain. Eternal devastation. Check it. Rising falcon. Radiant light. Swallow blade.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more skillful.
You're mine.
Their arts were erupted.
All mine. Eat dirt.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I I might still be in this for a little bit longer.
Tenebrous Claw!
Here I come! Time for one more escape! Megasonic drop! Dragon Shadow! Burn! My turn! Now we're not...
In a bind, you
I'm
can
not
use a hand.
You're finished! I'm on it! You're mine!
Come and get
Megasonic drop! Sword Rain Alpha!
Can you take it? Armor won't save you.
Portal Blade!
Kill it!
Crush!
Ringwell, frozen.
Hammer!
So I still had room to grow.
At this point, I don't really want to stop until I have the ability to free travel.
Discourteous.
Eternal devastation! It's a... You're mine!
You want me? Come get me.
It's on! Megasonic drop!
Doom, 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 doom.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Portal Blade! Win!
Wow.
Here I come!
Here and now!
Strike! You picked the wrong fight!
Going in!
Yo, who did this kind of magic?
You're my try-hard! Not here! Now! You're my ball! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Yo, those water guys gotta go right now. That's crazy.
I'll crush you!
Keep getting called.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Hello.
Now that's a mystic art.
We should really use them more often.
That would be less mystic.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Now you see what I can do.
I'm on it!
Flaming meteor! I'm guard.
Eternal
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
I'm ready!
Keep up the pressure.
Take this!
Watch this.
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done. The enemy reveals art too.
You can see about that.
Stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Inferno punch! Here I
Art expert coming through.
Right here. I got you. Oh, now you're talking.
It's over!
Tectonic punch.
Win!
Look sharp.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Now! You're mine!
Talon Rock armor won't save you.
Can you take it? You're
Dance
finished!
on the wind.
A scream of blood.
Raising you
Come on,
up.
win!
Bloody howling.
Start up!
On your
Hurricane!
Do it.
You're mine! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
I've been doing really great lately.
Great. Now I have to end the stream. Healing Pebble. That's weird.
What's this thing?
Man, there's a a lot going on in here. Alright, well, we'll do this next time. Teleports to the inn for sleepies. And then I'll end it like I anticipated.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.